Adventure waits on every roll, fighting for our mortal souls through mountains high and dungeons deep, through dragon's stream of Scorched sheep. Through dragon's stream of Scorched
Welcome everyone to Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. I'm Gadget and I'll be your DM for this very special one-shot event. We're mid-season, I'm currently writing season 3 at the minute, so I thought I'd bring in a few of our podcast friends to, make them endure something that I've written that wouldn't go in the normal campaign. So joining us this time, we have Tony West.
Hello.
And the entire of the Sequelisers. So we have Jack Chambers-Ward, Tim Maytom, and Matthew Stogdon.
Hello.
Hi.
Excellent. So yes, I've brought the four of you together for what I assume is going to be one of my more bullshit stories. Something that I've had in the back of my mind and been teasing around as a meme for a little while, and I've been desperate to run it, so you're getting it.
Oh, good.
So, but before we get started, we need to know who everybody is playing. So, you've all rolled up your characters. We're all pretty much ready to go, but before we get started, let's go just one by one and we'll just explain who's playing who. So, Tony, describe who your character is, what they look like, and give them what they're about.
So, I am playing Sir Archer because I was really high when I rolled this character, who is a half-drow elf and a warlock, and yeah, looks kind of disheveled and really regal.
So, not unlike yourself then?
Oh, absolutely. For those of you who are watching this, they can see my very sophisticated, almost royal demeanor.
Yes.
Mm. You're wearing royal blue, Tony. You'll be fine.
Absolutely. It
Yeah.
matches my blood. Soaked in the blood of my enemies.
Okay, then. Tim, would you like to let us know who you're about?
I am playing Molo. Molo is kobold, silver scale and yellow eyes. Molo wearing piecemeal armor and carry a crossbow, which Molo has modified. And Molo loves egg. egg comes with Molo.
Oh, right, a strong start here. I'm right thinking Molo is an artificer, right?
Yes, that's right. And Egg is my steel defender, which is a 5.5 foot tall ceramic egg. It's got kind of 4 articulated legs that come out of the bottom, and to allow it to walk around. And in the middle of it, about kind of the size of a laptop screen, there's like a little recess where it's got 2 eyes and a smiling face.
It looks
Is
remarkable.
it basically Egg Foo from the DC comic?
A little bit
I
like
imagine.
that, yeah.
It's giving me vibes of the turrets in Portal.
Kind of, yeah. There's that. And if anyone's seen the film Rise of the Guardians, the Easter Bunny in that has some big stone eggs that live in its land. There's kind of some inspiration from there as well.
Fantastic. Jack, what do you
I am
got?
playing Izar Mellowmoon. I am a ghostwise halfling druid of the Circle of Stars. And Izar talks a little bit like this. Most of his friends call him Izzy.
Outstanding. And Matt, what do you bring into the table?
I'm playing Olmog. Quiet, stern, but I do like to laugh. And that's about it. He is a half-orc, rune knight, fighter, little bit of a passion for fire, a little bit of passion for love. No, he's got a dark past about conflict with the family. His father and his wife and his child, all dead by his hand. But he doesn't talk about it too much.
I'm glad you said by his hand.
Yes.
Just based on the character art that you sent me to create a token with.
By his hand,
They
the
could have
one
been
that
killed
wasn't
by-
busy.
Something else. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to make a start here, and we will start in the country of Welbeck, from season 1 of Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep. The party finds themselves just outside and just to the east of the capital city, Fixer. Where are my notes? Helps if I remember this. Yes, the party starts just to the east of the capital city in Fixer, in a place called the Gold Miners District. The party had been heading towards the city, ostensibly looking for work, but found the gates to the city were closed off. So have found themselves in the Busted Drum, a tavern just outside. It is a rather rundown area, despite the name of despite being called the Gold Miners District. It's actually rather poor and impoverished. However, the tavern is cold, it's drafty, but the beer is cheap and the beer is plentiful. And there are a lot of people there. It's kind of early afternoon, middle of the week, so as standard, it's heaving. But the four of you kind of walk in, you just see this bustling tavern, bar wenches carrying beer around, and a myriad of different people from different places in the world trying to waste and while the time away until the gates to the main city open.
Molo going to earn some coin. Molo start approaching strangers and say, make treat for hatchlings, and gets out a little gadget thing, demonstrates it, and it's a little egg that he twists and bubbles come out of it.
Oh.
Yours for coin.
A rather grumpy-looking dwarf kind of looks you straight in the eye, because we're about the same height here. What be that? What be that? Be witchcraft.
No. Clever thinkings. Molo make. For your children. Yes, for coin.
He kind of looks you over and he goes, "You know what? How much coin?"
5 silver.
And he takes a big drink out of his tankard and goes, "I'm just drunk enough for that one." And he hands you 5 silver.
Oh, yes, thank you. Molo head back to party. Molo make money.
How much money do you make, Molo?
5.
Give me my cut.
But Molo make.
Give me my cut.
Molo give silver to Olmog.
Good. I pat him on the head. I sit down.
There's something significantly wrong about this transaction, gentlemen. Perhaps you should return Molo's money. It's not really the best thing to be doing now, is it? Come on, we've got a lot of stuff to do. Stop badgering
do you have
the
a problem
poor
with this?
boy.
You okay with having the money, Molo?
Molo. Yes, Olmog have coin. But
There we go, it's settled. So, here we are.
Olmog can buy drinks.
I mean, that's fair. If you're buying drinks, mate, then we can...
Yes.
That's fair by me.
I'll have a wine.
You getting drinks, Olmog? Like, what you waiting for?
Thinking on what I'm going to drink. Mead.
Whatever
Please,
you're
and
having,
thank
mate,
you.
I'll have.
Yes.
Okay, so you approach the bar, and there is a kind of a rather kind of hassled-looking old man kind of running around, kind of like filling up tankards from kegs. And he turns around and looks at you, and it's quite clear that this is very much a human city. He kind of looks up and goes, "Oh, Jesus. Hello. Who be you? Who be you? You speak common?"
Olmog's not exactly a man of words, apparently.
Oh, I'm going up. I
You're
thought
the
it was
one
Tim.
buying
I'm
the
so sorry.
fucking drinks, mate. Of course you are.
I forgot that. I'm so sorry. Let me try that again in character.
Fucking party face right here. Christ.
Just
I don't know who
making-
Christ is. Where's the different world? But, you know.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, okay. You see that table over there?
Aye.
I bought a table. We want wine, mead, beer, ale. They may have mentioned other stuff. How much is that going to come to?
Two gold pieces.
Right, okay. I look back to the party and I'm going to just sort of signal them like this.
I rub my hands together and I'm like, money? Kind of. Oi,
Two
Olmog,
gold is,
need more
yeah.
money, mate. What's going on?
Yes, 2 gold.
You must have fucking 2 gold on you. Come on.
Fine. I hand over 2 gold.
Thank you kindly. And he,
I'm now walking off and expecting it to be brought to my table.
Good lord.
your expectation is dashed when you sit at your table, look around, you just see like all these drinks on the bar, and the barman has wandered off.
I'm going to get up and go get them. I bring them back without having to make any sort of strength or dexterity check, so you know it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yes, here we go. Drinks. I'm going to... Can I do... maybe this is a bit too ridiculous. I'd like to do a sleight of hand check, possibly. Maybe.
Two sleight of hand what?
I want to pass the 2 silver back to Molo without
Okay.
anyone else noticing other than him.
Okay, yeah, roll me a sleight of hand check.
Okay, 1 second, please.
Oh, drum roll. First roll of the session.
I've rolled a 12.
12. I guess let's have a look at what people's passive perceptions are. Oh, well, I mean, Izar would notice that with a passive perception of 22. How the fuck have you managed that?
Jesus Christ.
I
Well,
get
I'm going to
expertise
assume no
and
one's...
stuff.
Yeah. I do a
Yes,
little
yes.
winky at Molo.
Oh,
No, shut the fuck up.
okay.
Now I feel
I
bad.
give you like an eyebrows, Olmog, like a, I see what you're doing. I approve.
Which I ignore.
Well, Izar, what plan? Now gates are closed.
I don't know how long we're going to be here for. Any ideas how long it's going to take? Anybody? And I kind of gesture around to like anybody around us. Like, I'm obviously not going to get an answer just saying that. I'm like, I don't know.
A kind of a rather dirty looking, just human. Looks like a kind of a labourer. He kind of turns around and goes, "So you're not here for the coronation then?" City's sealed off.
I gathered that much, yeah.
Didn't hear about King Roland.
Let's pretend we didn't.
Should we have done? I don't know.
Well,
Let's say no, because I don't recognise it. So, who's Roland then?
Well, Roland was the king of Welbeck. He was the last in the Welbeckian line.
Like that Roland, right? Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Sorry. Thought you meant that other one. Yeah.
Unfortunately, a week ago, he died of natural causes in his sleep with 17 stab wounds in his back. It's real sad. He was only 54, but tomorrow is the coronation of his regent and he kind of knocks the guy. What's the new guy called? Ashglade. It's going to be King Ashglade. So they've sealed the city off because coronations are a good time for an assassination or any of these kind of things. So unfortunately, the city's sealed off for the next 3 days.
I think we've done that in London recently, haven't we, as well? Time of recording?
Honestly,
Sealing it all off for a coronation?
I wrote this about a week ago. This is the weirdest timing.
Ominous.
Well.
I thought it was my birthday.
confession,
that did
eh?
it, but no, it was Gadget writing a one-shot. Who knew?
I mean, it's lies. I know damn straight that he didn't write anything until about 10 minutes before he came on.
It's all improv.
No, that's how I do my maps. Maps are done 10 minutes beforehand.
This Ashglade, how close was he with the king? They were friends? Is the line of succession been long planted? Is this like a thing you've all been expecting for some time?
Usurper or son or cousin or something,
Yeah.
right?
He's been working
I know
for
to cheer.
He's been working for the king since he were a nipper, but there was Roland's eldest son died in the Draconic Wars, and no successor was ever put in place. And I think he tried at one point to put his daughter in, but then her virginity was ruined by some fucking halfling at one point. So that was thrown out because no prince would marry her, so she couldn't have children. So yeah, it was a sticky situation, and then all of a sudden he dies in his sleep. So
Yeah,
Such a natural way to go.
Well, you know what? My dad, he went in a very similar way. You know, he died in his sleep, falling out of a window.
Tragic. My family has had eons of experience in these things. Lineage is just one of those things where it happens, but it's important to look after the people that carry on.
Well,
So,
yes, I mean this Ashglade fellow. Apparently, he's some kind of a wizard. He was running that triumvirate, lot of wizard scientist people. So hopefully things are going to be on the up. Maybe we'll get some work.
Can we go back to the virginity bit for a second? What happened there?
I don't know the full thing. There was a bard that came around, sang a song about it.
Oh no, not a fucking halfling bard.
Yeah.
That's not Oakcliff, is it?
Yes, O'Clef, that was the one. Yeah.
Ah, that fucker, I've heard of him. He's not. Yeah,
Molo
he's
is
not-
virgin.
I thought we'd drowned that fucker years ago. Bloody bastard.
How do you
Absolute
fertilise your eggs
bastard.
then, mate? What's going on there?
Molo will find lucky lady.
Oh,
I believe in you, Marlo. And then you have to
you
kill
could
him.
you could tart up a kobold if you try hard enough, I suppose. Stick a bit of lipstick on, if you're into that, I suppose. Each to their own. I don't mind.
As you go off onto this kind of weird little soliloquy, the guy that was explaining the law to you just kind of like turns around and looks a bit concerned and goes, "Fucking weird, them lot."
Oh yeah.
The barman comes over to you all, and he goes, "Excuse me, gentlemen, and kobold. The lady in the back over there," and he kind of points to a kind of a very middle-aged woman who's kind of just by herself. Says she requests a conversation with you. Would you be open to some work?
I'm already walking over.
Aye, we're down for that, I think. We need a bit of coin. I grab my drink and... But where we're off to?
So he pointed towards the back of the bar where kind of the people kind of dissipate, and yeah, there is this kind of middle-aged looking, just looks like a kind of fishwife wearing a tabard's got her hair tied back. She looks tired and she looks quite worried, like she's got pale skin, her eyes are a bit sunken, and she looks up at you, the four of you as you approach, and goes, "Oh, I hope I haven't disturbed your day. I was just wondering if you're available for a bit of work. I'm in need of some sellswords."
Absolutely, because it seems that there's only one of us that managed to put any bloody currency on our character sheets.
And she goes, "Oh, "Thank you so much. My name is Faye, and I was wondering if you could find my husband."
Certainly. What does he look like? Who is he? And what tavern's he likely to have fallen out of?
So this is the unusual thing for him. He doesn't drink.
Yes, that's what we all tell our wives, darling. Now, perhaps, why don't you fill us in?
So my husband William, he left a few days ago to go fishing. He works for the fishmonger in the city walls itself.
It's strange to work for a baker, but yes, come on. Important details. Let's go.
He went fishing at his usual fishing spot, which is about a few hours' walk down the coast. He's been gone for 3 days. Now, it's not unusual for him to go and spend the night there because, it takes some time to walk down. He has a lot of equipment to carry. And sometimes he will just camp out by the beach and then come back the next day. But 3 days is incredibly unusual for him. I'm worried that something might have happened to him, that with all the attention around the coronation, that there may have been some brigands, or he may have been attacked, or I need to know what's happened to him. He's the breadwinner for our family. Without the money that he brings in, how would I feed my 5 children?
Do husband fish with friend?
No, he fishes alone. The fishmonger has 2 fishermen. One goes to the west, one goes to the east.
This sounds like a riddle.
How fast fishermen travel?
And now you've set the kobold off. Right, question.
Mostly walking speed, I assume. 30 feet per every 6 seconds. Typical medium creature speed. That's my assumption.
Hit each other on Tuesday.
Something like that, yeah.
What is the reward for this?
I don't have much, but I can offer 10 gold, and she pulls a ring off her finger, her wedding ring, which is it is gold, and it's ornately decorated with some jewels. It was my grandmother's. If you can return him safely, you can have it all.
Moloch, take a look.
Okay, and she hands the ring to Moloch. The Moloch, brother.
Moloch, examine closely.
Okay, do you want
Give
to
a
roll
little sniff?
Roll an investigation check?
Fake.
Do kobolds have an innate ability to value things? I suppose he's an artificer, he would know these things, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I was going to say, more the artificer than the kobold thing, I guess.
That is a total of 20.
20.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You get you give it a sniff, you kind of plop it in your mouth and roll it around a little bit, spit it back out, and you're very confident this is probably worth about 30 gold. Just mostly due to the gems in it, not necessarily the gold value. The kind of thing a wizard would be interested in for like spell materials.
I look at the others and give them a little nod, and then hand it back to the woman and go, yes, good.
So
Sounds
your
all right to
husband,
me.
William, has he gone missing before? Is this unusual?
No, this is unusual. He's a very good husband. He normally he will let me know if he is going to stay away overnight, or he will always return back in good spirits. So for him to be gone for 3 days without letting us know ahead of time is very unusual.
Right. Enemies, debtors.
Insight check.
Oh.
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Oh, natural 1, baby. I haven't got a fucking clue.
No.
You trustworthy fool.
Yes. You just take her at her word.
Yeah.
You don't see a problem with a single thing she said so far.
Enemies, debtors, the usual. Anything we should worry about?
Lots of fish, I'd imagine.
He's generally
Enemy of the fish.
It's generally the name
I
of
don't
the
think a
man.
fish
I
priest
don't
has come to
believe he's
land and
made
claimed
any
it.
enemies. He just does his business as a good family man.
Any creatures of the deep he's stirred up when he's been fishing? Any sort of big tentacly monsters or whatever? You see them in the sea sometimes.
No, he doesn't go out that far. He fishes from the beach.
Any land sharks or something like that?
Creatures can come from the deep and land closer to shores.
Aye, there's amphibious things as well. They come on land.
He would,
And they're in the sea, and then they fuck you up on the land or the sea.
and she kind of looks at you like, he didn't mention anything. He once
Fair
he once had to fight off a group of kobolds who tried to steal his fishing rod.
You can never trust kobolds. And I pat Mallow on the back.
What name of beach where husband has been eaten?
Beach.
Don't like you saying beach in that accent, Tim. That's very offensive.
The beach doesn't have any particular name. It's hidden on a cove, and she said, do any of you have a map? can mark it.
I have one on roll 20. Does that count?
So she opens up a laptop. She goes on to roll 20, and she
She gets her iPad out. And goes,
and she pings just to the right of Fixer. A few,
there it is.
Yeah, a few hours walk from Fixer itself.
I get my little. So I have a sphere as a Circle of Stars druid. I have a globe that is essentially like a astrolabe. So it's like a spinning, swirling kind of cosmos in a bubble of glass, essentially. And I kind of spin it and swirl it and be like, that's about as close as a map as I get. Mostly stars, not beaches on here, but these point us in the right direction.
She gives you general directions on how to get there, and it's about a 3 hour walk along the coastline and she says it's a rather beautiful walk down there at the very least. You'll have a nice afternoon out. But if you could find just any evidence of anything that might have happened to him, or ideally find him at all, that would be lovely.
Lovely, and go for a dip while we're at it. And I wiggle my hobbit feet, my little halfling. Sorry, licensing halfling feet.
Last question for you, Faye.
Yes.
William, completely unnecessary probably, but I'm going to ask anyway. So the coronation coming up, is he a fan of King Roland? Does he like Ashglade? What would he have thought of the new king coming in? Does
anybody describe him as like Prince William or anything like that?
No.
Into pegging? No.
No, I don't believe he's into that kind of thing.
You'd know, you're his wife. I'd hope you'd know.
That's not how it works with Williams, as I understand it.
Oh, right. Yeah. You'll be the one person who wouldn't know, apparently.
Community here.
The fishmonger that he'd worked for had supplied Roland's feasts quite a few times, and he'd met Roland on a handful of occasions. He liked the man. He thought he was a good king. We don't know much about this Ashglade fellow. He walks around wearing black cloaks all the time and hides up in towers, so, we don't really see much of him.
Is it usual for a man who enjoys fishing randomly to meet with a king? Even to provide for a feast?
It's more that the king came to visit the fishmongers where he worked.
Fair enough. Royal appointment, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Fair play.
Perhaps we need to go and see this fishmonger and find out what's going on.
The fishmonger is within the city, unfortunately. You wouldn't get through the sealed doors.
Troublesome.
What do husband look like?
She describes him as about 6 foot tall with kind of mousy brown hair, a long beard that's kind of like going grey at the ends. He wears golden eyeglasses, or gold-coloured eyeglasses rather. He has a scar on his cheek, and he's missing his little finger on his right hand.
Good amount of distinguishing features.
I hope that helps.
Do you have a pet name for him?
Just William.
Just William. Like the
Bill
books.
or Billy or Will or anything like that.
He likes to go by Will.
Long
Okay,
Willy Schlongy.
Uncle Will.
Got it. Unky Will.
We'll give him Spunky Willy now. We know. Lower in the tone there, Olmog. Jesus Christ.
Fucking halflings. So, unless you guys have anything else, I think we're good to go.
Yes, I think we should off, as they say.
Godspeed to you all.
Sounds good to me.
She says, and she bows to you, and she kind of then just walks out of the tavern.
Well,
yes.
I suppose we should drink up. Can't let this go to waste, and it's a 2-hour walk down the road, so let's get a move on, shall we?
Great.
You
I
think
neck
we
my
should see if there's anything about before we disappear from this commercial district? It's not quite so commercial.
Molo have everything Molo need.
Yeah, I might grab a random stranger and ask them if they know William, but outside of that, I think I'm good.
Well,
You want to do that?
Let's do that then.
let's do that then.
I'm literally going to turn to someone in a bar.
Okay.
No, actually, you know what? I'll wait until we leave the bar. Because I want someone to be outside. Just in case something happens.
Fair enough.
Grabs a random person, pins him to the wall, and goes, "Oi, where's William?"
Basically.
Where's Wally? But not.
Okay, so I'm going to just walk straight out of the tavern.
Okay. There are.
Which way, left or right? When we leave the tavern, left or right is the direction of the ping. The
Left.
beach in question. Then I head left, and the first poor bastard I see gets grabbed by the collar. As long as it's not a royal guard.
Okay. So you walk past 2 royal guards.
we go.
Who are standing in kind of rather intimidating kind of golden armor, like the kind of adornment for a coronation kind of thing.
Sure.
Holding halberds, like not to be fucked with. Then you find a rather small gentleman who is just kind of leaving his house, and he's saying goodbye to his family, and he turns around and you pick him up and put him against the wall.
Hello, friend. You were falling over. I saved you. Do you know William?
William who?
William the fish boy.
Fish boy. I know.
Glasses, beard, brown hair, scar, fish boy.
Oh, Will Harrison. Yeah, I know him.
Will Harrison, thank you. But I set him down now.
Okay.
Don't let him go, but I set him down.
He's marginally less terrified.
Thank you. I'm glad we saved that tragedy of you falling over. So, William Harrison. How do you know him?
I drink with his wife at the pub, and then he will make us food, and he'll he's a nice guy, nice family.
Yeah, that's what his wife said, and I didn't believe it, but okay.
Why wouldn't you believe Faye?
Because I don't trust people. And I don't trust family members. Anyway, okay. What's your name, by the way, young man?
Davis.
Davis, and what do you do in this town?
Nothing. Don't tell my wife.
Davis, the man who does nothing. You're leaving your wife and family now to go do nothing.
She thinks I'm going to work.
Davis, I respect that.
I don't need to insight check now. That's just straight up honesty right there.
Blank honesty.
Yeah.
Well, he has been picked up by a man like 2 foot
Yeah,
taller than him,
exactly.
but against the wall. There's no reason for him to lie in this situation.
Yeah, it's fair. Have you seen him recently at all? Anyone who might be like following him? Concerns? You said he's a nice guy. Everyone seems to like this guy.
He left a few days ago for work, and actually, come to think of it, I haven't seen him come back. That's weird, that, isn't it?
That's kind of why we're asking, yeah. So sorry about him, by the way. And I'm like short when I peer from behind a leg of Olmog.
He's
Jesus.
referring to the elf, not me.
He kind of looks over the 5 of you, if you include Molo's friend, and it's Egg, and he's just like, "Are you gonna rob me or what?"
Do you have anything
we're
worth
just
robbing?
Asking for directions, I think.
It started at the beach that he was working at.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's a conscientious man. He usually carries a fair bit of equipment. You'd be able to find it pretty easily.
Find the man by the trail of equipment. Okay, right. We'll go and have a look. Bedrolls on the beach then, shall we?
Well, I was thinking more his cart. He drags a cart with him that it carries nets and fishing rods, and he brings back a lot of fish. He's a very good fisherman.
Cart tracks, everybody. Everybody tracking, and can anybody do fucking ranger stuff?
No.
We all stare blankly.
Molo thought you nature boy.
I mean, I'm more like nature up there and not nature down here, you know? And my star map kind of swells again. Like,
Oh,
I'm not made of fucking trees, I'm made of star stuff, mate.
I thought that was a brain penis joke. Okay.
That's the same thing.
I'm gonna look straight in Davis's face, a little too close. Thank you. And I'm walking off.
You're welcome.
You guys have anything else to say to Davis?
Have a wonderful day.
God, that was sinister. Fuck me.
I
How are you more intimidating just from that sentence than Omar was by picking him up by his collar?
I'm fucking charming.
Because he's a drow, and drow exists to be sinister.
Don't they just?
Precisely.
I don't know what you mean.
Anyone who says Drisdo Durden is a good guy is wrong.
He's the one drow that turned good, Gadget. He's the bad boy every girl wants to pick. He's got his sexy panther. Yeah, with a sexy panther. and a dwarf for some reason.
Thank God that Xbox game ruined his character entirely. Anyway.
I know, right? Anyway.
So, after you kind of put down Davis, and he you've never seen a human do it before, but you witnessed for the first time a human scuttle as he gets away from you.
I'm going to laugh a bit at that.
Yeah, and kind of...
That sounded this.
He only starts to walk normally once he's on the other side of the Crown's Guard, who, at this point, have both just kind of start to peer at you. They haven't done anything, but they're kind of their eyes on you now.
We should probably leg it to the beach, lads. Should we head off?
Molo climb on top of egg, and
Good idea. You're quicker on
ready to
egg.
go.
Let's fucking rock and roll. Maybe not literally roll with the egg, but you know what I mean.
no egg walk.
Yeah, egg walk. That's fine. Egg walk, good.
Excellent. So we'll hand wave your journey over there. You walk down. You basically follow the main road down, and then when you get to kind of roughly where Faye had pointed you out, the road kind of pulls off and ends down onto a very long stretch of beach. But as you get down there, you can see the cart in the distance.
Molo spot cart.
We all see
Fish.
it, Marlo.
Fishman cart.
Let's go have a look, I suppose. Is it turned over, or is it just sat there
Yeah.
normally? Like
It's just well, roll me an investigation check, and you can have a look.
Investigation? Yeah, go on.
Yeah, all of you can do it.
Okay.
+1 on that.
Oh,
Got a 5.
Fucking hell.
natural 1 for 11.
Oh dear. What you got a plus? Oh, you fucking artificer, you're +10.
That'd be a 14.
Yeah, mine's at 7.
7. Okay. So Molo, as he looks around, finds a kind of desiccated starfish and is incredibly fascinated by it.
Oh,
It's only Sir Archer that kind of really notices anything. Like the rest of you are kind of looking at the cart, but Sir Archer's kind of like peering over it and notices that like all the equipment is there perfectly fine. There's no fish on the cart. There's no evidence that he's actually unpacked anything yet. It looks like he arrived here, then something has happened.
Can I check for footprints, like survival check, and have a look for that kind of thing?
You can do a survival check, but you'd have to roll pretty high, because bear in mind the cart's been here for 3 days. You've had 3 days worth of tides in and out.
There.
If you think you can hit a 19, I'll let you.
I cannot. I hit a 12.
No.
Is this a cart that he... Does he pull it himself, or is it like... Would he like... It's like a rickshaw kind of thing?
Like a rickshaw kind of hand cart.
Okay.
Go on, I'll try a survival check. Make that natty 20 +5.
Oh, that's 20 of the
Fuck
session.
yes.
Go on, Tony.
So Sir Archer just kind of focuses, and it's almost like playing a video game as the world kind of dims, and you can see multiple footsteps, glowing green, leading towards.
It's that bit in The Witcher where you can
Yeah.
just turn the vision on. Yeah.
Exactly. You can see kind of like the remnants of footprints leading towards what looks like a solid wall. It's like in the cliffside, a little bit further down, the cliffside kind of leading up. But the footsteps kind of walk up as if they've just kind of walked into the wall.
Interesting. It seems that there must be a concealed entrance somewhere.
Does anybody... I'll tell you what, let's have a look at your character sheets. He's probably the best for this one. It's going to be Jack.
Hello.
Can you roll me an Arcana check, please?
I certainly can, mate. Let's have a look. 18 for me.
18. Oh, yeah, you can feel a bit of illusory magic around here.
Ah, right, okay. I give the rock a bit of a poke, I suppose.
And your hand just passes straight through it.
Lovely. Reckon there's a illusory wall here, lads.
Prestidigitation
magic.
at work, perhaps.
Yeah, not keen on illusionary magic myself. I could dispel it, but it seems a bit overkill if we can just walk straight through the bloody thing. So, I'm going to walk straight through the bloody thing, you know?
Oh, wait.
Molo will follow.
I'll put my whole arm through and see how deep it is, I guess.
So you don't feel anything on the other side, and when you pull your hand back, it is complete.
Okay, good. It didn't eat my hand or anything.
No, it didn't eat it.
Good to know. Cool. I step through, climb through, however that.
So you step through the illusion, and you're greeted with a cave entrance.
Seems clear in here, if you want to follow in.
Can I hear that?
Yeah, you can hear that, yeah.
Great, I'll step in, that's fine.
Yes, Molo follow too.
Okay, so if you all want to look at Roll20, this is where we have a big old-fashioned dungeon map.
Woo!
Yay!
And it's all set up for you to pick up and grab your characters as you see fit.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So you walk in, you see the entrance to this cave. It starts off kind of quite wide and it narrows to the point where you would have to start walking into the cave single file. So yeah, the cavern itself, it looks like it's been hewn from stone. This is probably not a naturally occurring cavern, but it's probably thousands of years old that someone has dug this out. Jack, with your perception, you can hear dripping water. You can hear kind of slight echoes, but you can also hear kind of a gentle thudding sound, quite a distance away.
With Jack's real life perception, I can still only see a black screen. Just letting you know. I've got my token and my token only on the far left in the middle, and absolutely nothing else.
That is because you have vision, but you don't have night vision, and this is a dark map.
Oh,
right,
dear.
so it's fucking pitch black. I'll cast light then, I suppose.
And how far does your cast light go?
Have I got light? Is the question. I've got produce flame, which is the better.
Got a torch?
You can hold my trouser leg if you want.
Well, set your trouser leg on fire.
Just guide you around.
Bright light. 10-foot radius and dim light for 10 feet for produce flame. I do not have a torch. I do not have anything really.
Molo have torch.
All right, can you see things now?
Yes, I can.
Yes. You're emitting 10 foot of light.
Beautiful.
What easy like torch?
You wouldn't mind, mate, if that's all right. You got dark vision and all that.
Yes. Yeah, you have torch. Better for eyes.
Better than I have like a tiny little flame in the palm of my hand. Like, a bit better than this, I reckon. Thank you for that.
And how? Yeah, can't remember how much does a torch give you in terms of light. Sorry, I'm just talking about drink.
30 and
20
30,
feet.
I think.
20 and 20.
20
and 20, sorry.
Okay, we can do that. Right, I'll just update you.
For 1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay, 20 and 20. There you go. You can see a bit more.
Beautiful. I think it's pretty narrow up there. You go and have a look. Yes, I'm. And I look at
Molo go
Molo,
first?
like, I'm pretty small. You're pretty small. Egg's pretty big. I'm smaller than Egg, and so are you. So, you going without Egg, or do you want me to go and have a look?
Molo can go.
I'll be right behind you, Molo. I'll be alright.
Molo, if you see anything, the signal that something's gone wrong is Molo or something. We'll understand.
Okay.
You hear me say Molo, then we know what's gone wrong.
Molo squeeze through little gap.
I'll follow Molo along.
Very narrow.
Okay, so as you squeeze through the gap that's designed to hide the loading screen,
Oh no, we have to go sideways and duck under a little rock. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
takes control away from the player.
Molo, press B to duck.
The passageway kind of starts to wind towards the left. The walls start to get kind of smoother as you get in, as if like at some point water has existed through here.
I'm just here with the egg.
Okay.
Are the other guys small enough to squeeze through, or is it?
Yeah,
small
yeah.
characters only?
It's all wide enough for you all to get through. It's just
Oh, okay,
a
okay.
single
That's
file.
That's fine.
Fair enough.
That's fine.
And yeah, being assigned to a grid kind of doesn't help these things. But,
Yeah.
yeah. As Izzy gets kind of closer, you start to hear more of that knocking sound that you were hearing is starting to get louder and louder as the cavern kind of sweeps to the left and sweeps to the right and curves around.
Very windy. Back and
Yeah.
forth.
Wondering about this knocking noise. You hear that as well?
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was just your knees in fear.
Muller, would you like to roll a perception check, see if you can kind of identify what this knocking is?
13.
13. Sounds like kind of metal on wood. You can't really be 100% sure.
Can I hear this thing? Can I do a perception roll as well? That's all right.
Yeah, go ahead, do a perception roll.
I will.
You do that then.
Yeah, it was fuck. 7.
7. You're just
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
you're thinking of rock jokes in your head, but it's kind of nothing really firing.
One will come to me. It will be
Sound like
spectacular.
miners. Like dwarf digging.
Children.
I don't think they like to be called miners. They're little people or something like that.
So,
Sounds
Muller,
like
as you come around the next corner, you get a glimpse of what might be causing the knocking sound. As you can see, just the hint of a wooden door.
Molo find door.
All right, we're coming.
At this point, Molo, can you roll me a stealth check?
Molo bad at this. Oh, not terrible.
Molo bad, but not terrible.
Oh, Molo good. 21.
Oh,
21. He kind of gets down to the ground and starts to kind of crawl on all fours, but like even to the point where Izzy kind of loses track of where Molo is, as Molo kind of accelerates forward silently, doing his best, doing the thing kobolds do best, really, which is be quiet and look at things.
Lee.
Molo close in on door.
And you see, as you get closer to it, you see that it is a large kind of reinforced wooden door, and there is a singular orc who is hitting it with an axe. Oh, come on, open up! Open up!
Molo turn back to others. And whisper, orc, 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 angry orc.
And we can hear that, okay?
Yeah, you'll be able to hear that.
Just make sure. Okay, so.
As a ghost-wise halfling, I have silent speech, which allows me to telepathically communicate within 20 feet. It's massively overpowered.
It is.
It's ridiculous.
The kind of thing you shouldn't really have at level 5, I think.
Yeah,
maybe
you
like
get
a
it at level 1. You just get it as a ghost-wise halfling. It's ridiculous.
I'd say level 10
that's
would
also-
be fine for something like that.
Yeah. You can speak telepathically to any creature you share language within 30 feet. It's even more powerful than I thought.
Jesus.
Ridiculous.
So, yeah, you can talk
So
with
I
everybody.
silently communicate to Olmog, like, I reckon it's one of, well, not quite your lot, but you know what I mean, one of those big green fellows.
No, I don't know what you fucking mean.
You're half orc, mate, but he's full orc. You might want to go and have a word.
Yeah, fine.
Probably get on better with him than us. You're likely to chuck me through the fucking door.
Yes, I'll go talk to him. I'm going to move my character thing up.
I forgot how
at le-
sexy Olmog was for a second there, good lord.
The charm is in the physicality, not in the personality. Okay.
Olmog calendar being made soon.
It's for charity. It's for a good cause. And by that I mean I keep the money and give a small amount to Molo. Okay.
Fantastic.
I feel like I'm not going to stealth it. I'm just going to bolsh up to this fucker.
Okay.
By that I mean, guess what happens now? Bolsh.
As you kind of your size 16s kind of stomp towards him, the orc turns around. Ah! Where you come from?
Hi. Outside, dickhead. What's with the door?
But it's hidden. How did you find it?
I give him that sort of look of like, dude, seriously, come on.
Why are you here? Who are you?
Name's Olmog.
You might know me from my calendar. He like does the pose of like shishing and then like shishing.
Let me just get up my
everywhere.
hose. Yes. Yeah, Olmog. Who are you?
Grak.
Writing that down. What's with the door?
There are humans on the other side, and we're hungry.
Who's we?
You hear from here, Grak, are you get through the door yet? No, and there's some fucking half-orc here. Thinks he's cock of the fucking walk.
Yeah, why not? Okay, I want to roll an intimidation. Let's see if I can do this.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
A bad roll, I think it's coming. Ready?
Sexy intimidation.
Fucking. Well, it was on 18, then it rolled to a 5, so it's now 9.
9.
Yeah.
So what do you do to try and intimidate him?
Is he taller or shorter than me, or same height?
He's shorter than you.
I'm just going to lean in a little bit.
He kind of, as you kind of lean over him, just his head just follows you back. He goes, well, say something. Do we have to kill you and eat you?
No.
And why don't you sling your fucking ook?
That didn't go very well. Right, so how many humans are we talking about on the other side of the door?
There's at least one. I saw him go in there.
But you said it was hidden.
We've been hiding here for ages.
So these humans just came in, or this human came in.
Walked past as I was coming out to go hunt.
Right. How long ago?
About 10 minutes.
Right.
You kind of look at the door and you see that he's chopped away at it, but the wood is kind of like healing back over itself after each chop.
Oh. Okay.
Hello.
How long have you been at this door?
Ever since I seen him walk through here, but we've been trying to get through this door for weeks. Every time we hit it, it recovers. Who ever heard of wood healing?
So, you've been hitting this wood for weeks. It's been healing for weeks. And your plan now is to hit the wood.
No.
Have you tried anything other than hitting it, mate? And I poke my head around like...
That halfling's with me, don't touch him.
Oh, I wouldn't touch an halfling. Disgusting creatures.
Can I roll an Arcana check on the door?
Yeah,
Good idea, mate.
yeah, roll an Arcana check.
Yeah,
Bloody good idea.
You go 14.
14.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of magic on this door. Not any that you can specifically identify, but it's strong enough that it appears like it's like custom magic for it. Like someone has created a spell that protects this door. Olmog, can you roll me a perception check?
Can indeed. Jesus Christ! I don't know if you can see my rolls, but it's bad. It's a nat 1. It's for 5.
Oh, so with a nat 1, you definitely don't hear the orc that snuck up behind you.
Great.
And he is going to attack you with a whip at advantage.
What a whip.
Son of a... Fuck
Who
you.
uses a whip?
17.
Kinky
Sexy
little
people.
bastard.
Goddamn D&D Beyond fake dice.
15 plus 2. 17. Does that hit?
My armor class is 17.
Oh, so it does hit.
Yeah.
You do.
I need to remember what the damage is on a whip. Because I forgot to write it down. 1d4 slashing, so you shouldn't be too bad. So that is 3 damage you take. So you don't hear him coming, but all of a sudden you hear the and this like searing pain down your back. As the orcs, kind of the 4 other orcs that are here, start to kind of pile down this corridor, at this junction you've come to in front of the door. So I believe we should all be rolling initiative at this point, gentlemen.
I was going to say, yeah.
Probably sounds like a good idea, doesn't it?
20.
Let me roll.
Okay.
Initiative right at the top.
Yeah, where is initiative on?
Right at the top.
It's under
Next to your
proficiency.
armor class.
Thank you very much, guys. Oh my god, this fake dice. I'm going to get a big bag of dice in a second.
Yeah, go for
Three.
it. There's a reason why I use real dice.
Yeah, seriously.
I have so much dice in this flat, but I did not bring any into this room.
Well, that's just a failure.
16.
So it'll start with Sir Archer. And then it'll be Mollo. Does Egg get its own initiative?
It goes on my turn.
Goes on your turn.
Just after me.
Right. Then it is the orc in front of the orc in front of the door. Then it is the whip orc.
And for me.
Oh no. Then it'll be Izzy. Then it'll be the whip orc. And the remaining orcs. Until we get down to Olmog, who's last.
Fucking great.
So, right, Sir Archer, would you like to take your turn in the rather cramped space that you're in? You've got the the orc that was attacking at the door, he's holding a hand axe. You've got the one behind Olmog who's carrying a whip. And you can see there are other orcs in the corridor behind them, but they're kind of obscured from sight. You can't really see them at the minute.
Okay, I am going to attack the one at the door.
Yeah.
Where is the attack die?
Are you using D&D Beyond for this?
Roll 20. Yeah, D&D Beyond.
So just what are you attacking?
Roll a
with?
D20.
If you click the button that says hit DC next to whatever attack you're trying to do, that'll roll the attack.
Oh, okay. So a 19.
19 to hit with your quarterstaff. Excellent.
Oh, so that's a 23.
Okay.
And then it's 7 damage.
7 damage. Great. Okay, so that takes him down. So you're just hitting him with your quarterstaff, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so as he's kind of like laughing at Olmog for taking damage from his mate, that smile is knocked off his face with a clack as you hit him with the quarterstaff over the side of the head. Oi, what you do that for? And he kind of brandishes his axe at you. I appreciate it's very cramped where you are. Are you going to attempt any movement?
Yeah, I'm actually going to just move from there to there.
Okay, so you're moving kind of just 5 feet closer to him.
Yep.
Effectively. Excellent. Mollo, it is yours.
Free up the back passage.
As you do. Mollo, it's yours next turn.
Molo put hand in little bucket next to Molo carries outside and swirl around and cast Frostbite on Orc at door.
Okay. That's a saving throw if I remember right, isn't it?
Yes, Constitution 15.
Con 15. What's his bonus to con? Plus 3. You get a 19. Is that half damage or is that miss?
That's a miss, I'm pretty sure, because it's just a cantrip.
Right, okay.
Yep, just nothing happens.
Yeah, it gets a bit cold. You can see your breath, but nothing actually affects this orc.
Yeah. And Molo tells Egg fight, and Egg scurry forward to here.
Okay, so he scurries forward in between Ulmog and Sir Archer.
Yes, and face on Egg swivels round, and now it's angry face.
Ooh.
And
Like goddamn He-Man.
Egg bites Orc.
Oh, okay, roll to hit then.
Like Liam Neeson in the Lego movie.
It's a real Fallout
Exactly.
New Vegas vibe here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
So this is my spell attack modifier, which is +7. Okay.
Okay.
So that natural 1.
Oh. No, it trips over.
Nothing
Oh,
doing.
thank God. I was worried it was going to bite me.
I'm not that cruel for the first fight in a one-shot. Maybe a second fight in a one-shot, I might do that. But-
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so yeah, so it misses and it kind of topples over. It's not prone or anything like that, but it just
Yeah.
like Grak looks at it and goes, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" Right now it is Grak's turn, and he's going to turn his attention back to Ulmog and go, "Right, you, fucking at it with you," and he is going to swing with his great axe. +5 to hit.
Egg deflect attack.
But it doesn't matter. It wouldn't hit anyway. It only came to 13.
Oh,
Fair
thank
enough.
God. I could do
So, despite the fact that this is very much a knife fight in a phone booth, he kind of like swings with the axe, and you just kind of pull in those perfect abs, and it swings underneath you.
To which I give a classic.
Oh, fuck's wrong with you? He says to his axe. But he's kind of trapped where he is. He can't really move or anything like that. So, Izzy, it's your turn now.
Oh, I got a lot of stuff I can do, but we're very, very cramped here. So I'm kind of wary. I can't really.
Fireball!
Can I? Yeah,
every
exactly.
fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see past Ulmog on the left there. Is there room for me to squeeze past, or is there an orc there?
Well, it's these are 5 foot squares. So there is an orc here, right behind Ulmog. But you could move basically to the square next to Egg, I'll say, and that will allow you to attack them.
Okay. Squeeze next to Egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from where you are, you can see the orc with the whip that attacked Ulmog, and you can see an armored orc with an axe.
Oh yeah. I can't see that from that square, but I can see it from this square.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Just
sat on top of Egg. But yeah, I am there for intents and purposes.
Yeah.
Cool. I will. Oh, what do I go for? The produce flame again.
Not quite fireball, but you know.
No.
It's a bit more controlled.
I've got a lot of ranged stuff, to be honest. I'm a very rangy fighter, more than anything else. Guiding bolts ranged would be very handy. I'm within 5 feet of him, so I'd do it at disadvantage, is my worry. I think that's how it works, isn't it? Range attacks in melee combat?
Yeah, if you're within 5 feet, but I don't know how it applies to spells. I know that if you
range spell attack is the same thing as a ranged attack, basically.
Right, then yeah, it would be the same, yeah.
But in that case, I will cast guidance
On whom?
It's ability check, not attack. No, that's not worth it. Hold on. I will go for fairy fire.
So highlighting
Right.
everybody, yeah?
Yes, each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet choice. I'll go for a bit of blue light, please.
Ooh.
Any creature in the area where the spell is cast is outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. The save is 15, by the way, Gadget. For duration, objects unaffected, blah, blah, blah. Any attack roll against an affected creature has advantage if the attacker can see it.
Right.
And I will cast it sort of behind these
corridor,
orcs here,
yeah.
so try and get that corridor, yeah, please.
So we
Give
say
everybody advantage.
it's a 15, yeah?
15 dexterity saving throw, yes, please.
Okay, they all fucking fail.
Yeah.
The highest
boy.
that came out there was a 14. There was also 2 natural ones in that.
Nice.
So
they all shed dim light within a 10-foot
Yeah.
radius, and every attack roll against them has advantage on them.
yeah, so
Nice.
so for
They
your
can't become invisible or anything like that.
so for your visuals, because I appreciate because we're using dynamic lighting in roll 20. You have one immediately behind Olmog. You have one behind him, and a couple of squares later, you have another one there, and then there is an archer right at the back.
Lovely.
So it's basically a line of 4 down the
Beautiful.
corridor.
Nice.
And they're bottlenecked.
They are bottlenecked. At most, you could have 2 attacking you, Olmog.
Got it.
Really,
got
from
it.
where you all are, you couldn't have all 4 attacking.
I look forward to that.
All my first level spells. Here we
Excellent. Okay, so
Um,
have you got anything else you're going to do, or are we going to move on to the orcs' turns?
go. As a bonus action, I will shift into my starry form as well, which is my Circle of Stars version of Druid wild shape, basically.
All right. Okay.
So my form becomes kind of like ethereal and literally made of like cosmos and stars and stuff. And I almost like come a bit translucent and yeah, you can literally see stars and galaxies kind of swirling if you look just close enough. And I will shift into my archer form, and I will, with that action, as I transform, I can cast the ranged spell attack that comes with that as well. And I know I'll do that at disadvantage, but I get it for free, so
Sure,
why
go
not,
for it.
kind of thing.
You've just
that
gone full
is-
Elden Beast here, you bastard.
Pretty much, yeah. Glowing cosmos inside of me, Elden Beast
Yeah.
style. And much smaller than the Elden Beast, I hasten to add.
Probably just as hard to hit, though.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, between that and the fairy fire, it's like Pink Floyd Night at the Planetarium in here.
Yes. That was definitely the vibe I'm going for. I know Tim was talking about playlists before we started going live, and mine was basically just going to be a bunch of like Pink Floyd and space rock and stuff, and like, real like weird psychedelic stoner type stuff. So
Brilliant. So what's your ranged attack?
So that is basically a bolt of star magic. You can make a ranged spell attack with a range of 60 foot, dealing 1d8 plus 4 radiant damage if I hit. So I need to roll to hit.
Yep.
Um,
Disadvantage
and-
because the guy's right in front of you.
Correct, Amundo. So.
But that would be cancelled out by the fairy fire.
It would. So yeah, you would roll it normal. Well
It's
done.
just the normal. Yep. So roll that.
It's almost like he
That
planned
counts.
that in advance.
I know, right? 21, please, Gadget.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Hell yeah. And my star beam goes across and makes 11 points of damage. To the guy
Okay, so
right
is
in front of
it
me.
just a 1 or does it like hit in a line?
Just the one. Just the one.
Just.
I mean, it hits in a line and kills them all. Yeah. Yeah. It's a beam of death. It's
Yeah.
the holy relic sword from Elden. If we're sticking with Elden Ring.
All right.
You've
okay.
become the
Wave
Death
of
Star.
gold, just
So-
for everything.
So much to the orc's surprise, you kind of like you become translucent and the stars align and you pull out this kind of celestial bow, pull it back, and the one with the whip looks around and goes, "What the fuck?" As this light just hits him, and he's kind of stood there, kind of like his eyes are a bit crossed, kind of the skin is burning. He goes, "What the fuck have you brought upon us, Grok?" "I don't know, boss. We should fucking kill them." Right, okay, speaking of killing, it's all the orcs' turns now.
Okay.
So, the one that just got hit by the starfire is going to continue his whip assault against Olmog. So that is
Fantastic.
19.
Yeah, armor class 17, that hits.
Okay, that's a d4 of damage. 1. You take another 1 damage. Come here, you! And he whips again. And he then tries to he pushes against you so he can get next to Grok to make space for his friends. So Olmog, you'll get an opportunity. No, you won't get because he didn't get out of your range. Never mind. I was going to say you might get an Jack, you'll get an opportunity attack.
I don't have a melee weapon, so no, I will not.
There we go.
I can't
Just
do
swear
ranged.
at him.
Yeah. Come on.
So that's the end of his turn.
Opportunity swear.
The next one is going to run up. This is the one where the axe. Olmog, unfortunately, you're in the way again, so he's going to attack you.
Oh,
with his
no,
axe.
I know.
You've kind of picked
I'm
absolutely
ready
the
for it.
best place to just like. I hope you were planning on being the tank of this group.
I genuinely was. This is what I've been. I'm here to plug doors.
I'm fucking fighter, I'd hope so.
Natural 20.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, can I use my deflect attack?
Yes,
in
you
that
can.
case?
Yeah.
I was going to use my rune
so-
if not, so yeah.
Give it disadvantage
Okay.
on the roll.
Does deflect attack do disadvantage or does it take off?
No, it's disadvantage.
Okay.
Again?
Again.
Yeah.
It still hits because that gets a dirty 20. It's a 15 plus 5.
Can I apply my cloud rune at this point?
Yeah, what's your cloud rune do?
Cloud rune basically takes that attack, deflects it, and slaps it into someone else who's close by. So
Yeah.
I'd like that to go into Grak's
Hell
face.
yeah.
Um,
Hell yeah.
When a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use. When you are a creature,
This is
you
me or-
can use your
me
reaction
and
to
someone
choose
else,
a
yeah.
different creature other than the attacker to become the target of the attack instead using the same roll. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what that D12 does damage wise.
Oh god.
It's actually beyond that because it's a D12 plus 3.
Swinging great axe. Jesus.
11. So you act
yes,
very
I'd like to make that not on me.
you act very smug, Olmog, as this axe comes towards you, and you just kind of like paste yourself up against the wall as this axe comes through and just buries itself into Grak's head, killing him instantly.
Yes. Yes.
Jesus.
I'd like to take this moment to then turn to. I don't know this other orc's name, but I'm just going to just assume it's Grak too as well, and just say, hang on, give me 2 seconds for this. Where does a boulder relax?
Where?
In a rocking chair, you piece of shit. That's my rock joke I've been working on since the start of the door.
Ah.
And for that terrible joke, he's going to take 3 psychic damage.
Love it.
I felt like we all take psychic damage.
Yeah.
You should.
I know, I did.
Yeah,
well for that one.
all of you roll a wisdom saving throw. If you get less than 12, you take 3 psychic damage. Go on, roll
Such
those
is the power
rolls.
of orc humor.
I fucking hate. Yeah.
24.
Oh god.
15.
I was wise not to pay attention to that one.
Oh yeah. What was it? 3 psychic damage?
3 psychic damage if you get less than 12.
Yeah.
I'm too busy laughing at my own amazing joke to really react to what's happened around me.
It's Olmog like a failed stand-up. Does he have like a Joker-esque origin story where he's a stand-up that went mental and just started killing people?
Nope. Only because somebody said about making rock jokes, and I was like, well, I've got to run with this.
From the man who hates puns with a
I
passion.
hate puns. It pained me physically in the real world to make that joke, so I feel your psychic pain.
Yeah, so Mollo will take 3 psychic damage.
Yeah.
The rest of you say.
Egg also takes psychic damage.
Oh, poor egg!
I think Egg's fine because Egg's like a construct, so.
The egg is like becomes sentient and then realizes this joke is terrible and kills itself.
This is how we defeat Skynet.
Yes.
With
Its
puns.
brain is already scrambled.
Okay.
That's fun.
So the next one's going to run forward. However, the everything is too much of a kind of a meat mess. He can't get through, so he is going to kind of hold back and hold his action. That leaves to the last orc who is going to run forward. This is the archer. Now, he is going to try and take a shot at Egg, but it will be a disadvantage because he's basically having to pick the gap between 2 other orcs and Olmog. So he's going to roll that at disadvantage to try and hit Egg. With an arrow. What's Egg's armor class?
15.
15. No, he doesn't hit. But it's not a low enough roll that I would say he would have hit one of his friends. Just kind of like as he's aiming, it just kind of like goes up and hits the ceiling. Omog, it's finally your turn.
Jesus Christ. Good. I'm still laughing. I'm going to take my great axe and chuck it at, well, not chuck it, heft it at the at Grak 2, one who I've just let slide past me.
Yeah.
Please, crack the second.
Oh, see, that's much fucking better, right? 15 plus 8, 23.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Lovely. Right, 1d12 plus 15. Okay, so 1 plus 5. Hang on, 8, 5, 13.
13. So as you're laughing, you just kind of, you know, there's that meme of someone very innocently being beaten up by two really big laughing guys. It's very much that situation as you're laughing, you heft your axe, and you just swipe and slice his head straight off.
It's just rocking chair.
Half orc Patrick Bateman.
Yeah, very much so.
Just thinking about Phil Collins.
Like Izzy, even though you're kind of semi-translucent, the blood just kind of cakes onto you.
Lovely.
We're back to the top of the turn order. It's Mr. Archer.
Sorry, who's left?
So you've got the orc with the whip that's right next to you. There's an orc with a sword, and then there's the orc archer, who now has a clear shot to the party.
Okay, I will once again attack the kinky boy.
Yeah, the one with the whip. Yeah.
Yep. And that was a 10.
As a 10, that doesn't hit.
No. And then I will just make eyes at him.
Mystical eyes.
What are you looking at, drow? Not even a proper elf.
Later. Don't worry.
Oh.
When you're gone, you'll be something to remember by.
What does that even mean?
Well,
It's the problem with you elf types, right? You try to sound all prim and proper and all kind of,
I'm going to fuck your skull when you die, you fucking infidel.
Oh, that's much better, much better. All right, now we're in a fight.
I laugh at this hysterically.
Really
I'm
are
going
the
to
joke.
unleash an unholy tentacle upon those nostrils.
Come on.
Oh.
When you're big enough, big boy. Molo, it's your turn.
Molo take a step forward to here,
Yep.
and while Orc is talking to Sir Archer, Molo going to shoot him with crossbow.
Go for it. Roll to attack.
Oh, terrible.
3. No, that doesn't hit.
No.
God.
So the orc doesn't even notice as the crossbow bolt just embeds itself into the wooden door. The wooden door heals around it, and there is now just a permanent crossbow bolt in the door.
Don't think you're getting that one back, mate.
No. Egg going to attack him as well.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Oh,
Natural one again.
Oh my god, man.
Fucking egg, man.
So Egg's angry face kind of swivels around to become a confused face as it as it turns around. And Tony, can you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
No?
No.
5.
Yeah. Egg kind of gets very confused as about who he's supposed to go, and the attack will hit Mr. Archer. So can you roll me
no.
damage, please?
yeah. 10 points.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
hell! What have you armed him with?
Shit.
Teeth and legs.
Powerful egg,
Brilliant.
but not
To
accurate.
be fair, Sir Archer's nice on egg, so egg is attacking Sir Archer.
Okay, brilliant. Anything more to your turn, Molo?
No. Shame.
Roll for shame.
Izzy, it's your turn.
Who's got the least health, I suppose? Can I do some healing? You guys look pretty... You just took 10 damage there, Archer. Anybody else taking any damage?
Really worried about the rest of this one shot if this is how you handle 5 orcs.
I know, right? Opening encounter, we're all fucking killed by an egg.
In fairness,
True
I was
villain.
not expecting an egg.
And offer you an egg in these trying times.
I know.
I will not be kissing your lucky egg. And yes, if you would like to do some healing, I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'm not
Certainly can.
rolling around like Peter Griffin here.
Lots of...
Olmog, how's your health looking?
It's like 4 down. That's fine for now.
Okay.
Thank you for the offer.
I think Sir Archer's taking the most damage. So I've got a Staff of Healing as my magic item. So cast Cure Wounds. And with Cure Wounds, you get 18 hit points back.
Wow.
Nice.
Muchas gracias.
Brilliant. Are you going to take any movement, or are you going to stay in your celestial form?
I will remain. So I'm in my Archer form for like 2 hours now. I'll
Okay.
just basically just stay in that for however. It's wild shape, but stars basically. And as a bonus action, I can do my starry form Archer bollocks.
Yep, go for it.
So I can take a shot at. I got a clear shot at Grak there, or Whip Boy or Grak 2, right? They're my two options.
So
or is Grak 2 dead?
Grak 2's just been killed. Grak 3, which would be this one up here, with a
Grak
sword.
3.
You've got a clear shot to him. If you were to try and shoot the Whip Boy, you'd have to do it at disadvantage because you've got 3 of your party members around you.
But he's got fairy fire on him, so
So it would be normal.
normal.
Whereas you'll have advantage rolling against the one with the sword because he's not obscured by anything.
I'll go advantage then, please, with the
Yes.
sword. Find my starry form. Sorry, D&D Beyond on my phone. Come on. Let's go all around. Where is it? Where was it? Sorry, I've not used D&D Beyond as a star druid before. This is a pain. There we go. Love. Advantage. There's a dirty 20 on my first roll, and exactly the same again. So dirty 20.
I'll hit. Yep.
Lovely. 1d8 plus 4 radiant damage. Full points of damage. 12 points of radiant damage, please.
12 points of radiant damage.
Celestial arrow just.
So you hit them with a celestial arrow, and like the tunnel fills with light. And when the light dissipates, there is no orc there.
Just vaporized him.
Yep, absolutely.
Nice.
Right.
That's me.
Okay, so it's now Whip Boy, as he's now cloaking on. Who's now going to turn his attention towards Archer, because he's just flat out not happy with him.
I've been touched by a healing rod. Bring it on.
You've been fucking touched, that's for sure, mate. And he's going to try and whip you.
Just like you were at birth, my dear boy.
15, does that hit?
It does.
It does. 4 damage. So just as you're giving your retort, he just brings the whip up and cracks you across the cheek.
I say.
You say what?
Not a lot. It's not my turn, you see.
Thought not. So the archer is going to move a little bit forward, and he is going to take another shot at Egg. Arrow. No, 7's not going to hit. So again, just an arrow kind of pings into the ceiling.
Egg is tough.
Olmog, your turn now.
Hey. Whip Boy's in front of me, correct?
Yes, right in front of you.
I'm going to throw... I keep saying throw. I'm going to heft my great axe at him. And as I'm doing it, I'm going to say... Rocking chair! And do it again.
Can everyone around him take a d4 of... do a wisdom saving throw, and if you get under 12, it's a d4 of psychic damage.
But you shut the fuck up, Matthew.
I'm not going to lie.
Jesus.
I'm not going to stop telling that amazing joke.
13 for me.
You're safe, Jack.
7.
You take 2, Tony.
Molo's okay.
Oh, 2.
Yeah.
But how is Egg?
Okay.
Egg's not affected by it.
I know.
He doesn't get jokes. And neither do you guys.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So, right. 8 plus.
So my function of the party so far is healing the psychic damage Olmog has caused with his jokes. I also vaporized an orc, I guess.
You did.
Is 25.
25 to hit, yeah?
Yes.
That definitely hits.
Okay. 1d12 plus 5.
Okay, I'll just save you from rolling it. That's going to kill him. You had 4 HP left.
Then, yes.
So,
And I laugh hysterically as I do it.
yeah, in fact, you know what? Describe to me how you butcher this man.
Okay, so I use the handle of my axe. Do you get it? Do you get it? And just keep pummeling straight into his face, down and down and down, so the handle gets stuck in the back. Oh, hang on. Like put my foot on his chest to pull it out and go. Turn back to the party and realize how distraught they are by my joke. Go. Oh, orc humor. Sorry.
Okay, fantastic. Archer, it's your turn. There is one orc left, the archer.
You do have another attack, Matt, if you wanted to go for the other one.
Does he get 2 attacks per action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't even
level.
Noticed. I'm sorry.
You get extra
Then-
attack at 5th level.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Okay, let's see. I can't see my dude. So it's just the archer, and he's
He's just right
not in
right
axe
there.
range.
Yeah, he's 5 foot. I'll say you're 5 foot away from him. You've got a great axe. You could like extend it out and just bash him in the face with it, I suppose.
Then I'm just gonna swing the fuck around.
Okay.
Okay, so right, 16 plus
Yeah, that hits.
8 is that, and 5 plus 8 is 13.
13. He just paced his brains against the wall.
Orcs.
So the room, the tunnel goes silent. Maybe just kind of the wet drip of blood coming off Olog's axe. Olmog's axe, rather, not Olog. But yeah, everything goes a bit quiet.
Did you guys hear my joke?
Bad
Yes,
job.
very droll.
Good. Service door.
Did more damage than the fucking orcs there, mate. You want to be careful with that.
Yes. Or get a sense of humor. Okay, this door. Elf. Magic, right? This is like a cursed ass door or something, or an illusion or some shit.
There's something about the door that's quite magical. As to what, I couldn't tell you currently.
It's fair. That crossbow bolt going into it was impressive. It's like just sort of absorbing it.
Did I roll an Arcana check on it, Gadget?
I'd say roll an investigation check on it.
Investigation, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
We have a look. Investigation. Arcana's much better than investigation. It's a 12 on investigation.
12 on investigation. Okay. Because you already know the door's pretty magical just by based on what it is. But you kind of go up, you feel it. It does feel like normal wood. And you just give it a knock, like just testing the wood, and you hear from the other side, "Hello."
Hello, mate. I think the your big green buddies are already gone. Well, we got one out here, but he's not one of them. He's one of us.
Yes.
And there's a kind of hear a clack and a clock and a crank, and the door kind of peers open, and like a kind of a small kind of bald head appears. You killed them all. They left.
Yeah, we killed them all. There's one in a pile of ash over there. There's one with an axe in his face. There's a couple around there as well, but they're all dead. And he's one of us. And I point at the big half orc stood behind me.
Well, thank the makers. They've been terrorizing us for weeks. And he kind of pulls this large door open. You can see the cave goes further in. This man he's small, he's slim. He's got a bald head. He's wearing a white robe with a red sash on it. And he kind of puts his hands together in praying hands, and he kind of nods his head. Thank you so much. My name is Brother Filion.
Good to meet you, brother. Who's your god then, if you're an holy man?
We have many gods. Maybe if you would like to come in, we can thank you properly for helping us and keeping us safe.
Sounds a bit ominous, but okay.
I rolled a religion
I know what
check.
some of you clergymen get up to, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, roll me a religion check, Tony.
Good idea, mate.
Molo not here. Did man say William?
7 plus 4, 11.
He did
7
not,
plus
mate.
4, 11. He looks like any other monk you've seen in the past.
Oh, monk. Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll go in.
Yeah.
I'll go in. Thank you.
Oh, hang on, I'll just move you past
Thank
kind
you.
Of, kind of the barrier that I set there for the lighting.
Aye.
Cool.
So you walk in. As you walk into this foyer vestibule of the cave, you see to the left that there is a kind of a roughly hewn statue of a knight in a kind of small alcove, but the passageway kind of continues further. And Brother Filion kind of turns to you and goes, "Honestly, we've been trapped in here for weeks. We haven't been able to leave and get food. We've been running short on supplies, so we very much appreciate that you have dispatched these terrible, terrible beings." And he looks to you, Ormog, and he says, "Present company excluded."
Yeah.
You steal fish?
No, we do not eat creatures of the sea. We are all vegetarians here.
Where is Fishman?
Fishman?
Fucking vet.
William.
Yeah, we're looking for a fisherman named William, mate. Not Filion or whatever the fuck your name is.
I don't know a William. Maybe our father can give you more. Maybe he knows more. I haven't left here in weeks.
Show us to your father, I suppose.
That's a very
Take
cheesy
me to
line.
your father.
Excellent, follow me. And this is where we'll take a break and we'll leave it
Nice.
here. So listeners, come back in 2 weeks' time for part 2 of this very special one-shot and see what they will find as they get further into this cave.
Rocks.
You think orcs?
No, rocks.
Oh, rocks.
Rocks. Monks,
Better work
rocks.
on another joke.
God.
Okay, well, yes, thank you all.
Don't.
Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to check out modernescapism.co.uk for the patrons. Make sure to check out sequelisers.com. Is that right? Is it you got the .com website?
Spot on, we have got the .com.
Yeah, make sure you throw
better
money at
believe
them
it.
as well. Their Patreon's great. I signed up for it this week. There's some really good stuff on there.
Thanks, mate.
and-
Right back at you. I'm a patron of yours as well.
Excellent. We're just passing money between each other at this point.
I know, right?
And if you want to, Tony hosts the Monday Nightmare on Deal Radio. So make sure you check out dealradio.co.uk every Monday night for rock music and swearing. I think that's the best way to describe it.
Yes, absolutely. And you can head
it
over
should
to
be.
buymeacoffee.com/Deal Radio if you want to support us.
Excellent. So, yes, come back in 2 weeks' time and we'll have the thrilling conclusion for this one shot, which I haven't titled yet. The title will be on the episode. Because I didn't want the only title I could think of would have spoiled it for the boys.
That's ominous.
Goodbye.
Ormog's psychic damage jokes.
The curse of the rocking chair.
Goodbye, everybody.
You got your character voice sorted because you're a massive half orc.
Hello, I'm Ormog.
I'm gonna kick your ass. You sound like a South Park character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Orc is what you think it is. Okay.
Have you got a voice changer on or something?
Now, same thing.
We don't use. Where have you got a voice changer from? We don't use voice changers anyway.
There's one in Discord settings, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, let me see if I can find that then. Let me just record something on. Fuck you. On.
You've got to sort this before we record because I'm not going to take it seriously.
I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna keep laughing.